What's going on, guys? Knoxville 363. This is going to be a little question and answer video because a lot of people are sending me the same private messages back and forth, so hopefully this video will cover all the basic questions that people do have about this phone. First of all, this is not Gorilla Glass. I don't know who started that rumor that it was Gorilla Glass, because it's not. It's still unknown to me if this is like the plastic like the Prevail or if it actually is glass. And for those who insist that it is Gorilla Glass, please post an actual source that shows me that it's Gorilla Glass, and I'll edit that part out. The back part does remain. If you watch my other videos, I do state, and even other review videos, they'll say it does look pretty cheap. However, it does give it a comfortable feel when it's in your hand. It's a non-slip. I've had it on a bunch of surfaces and it won't go anywhere. And there is a 4.3-inch screen. The best way I could describe this phone is the little brother of the HTC Evo. And I've already said that it is lightweight. I'm not going to give you guys the exact weight on it. However, it's not one of those really extremely heavy devices that you have to lug around in your pocket. Alright, common phone call questions I get are, let me open this up. You can sync your accounts with your Facebook, your email, etc. so your contacts will have pictures. Okay, so someone asked to show them what the contact list looks like. So this is what it looks like. If you do not see a picture on there, obviously then they're not on my Facebook, or I name them something other than what is listed. The buttons do light up on the bottom from the proximity monitor, which is located on top of the phone. What the proximity monitor exactly does is when you're in the middle of making a phone call, it will basically put your phone to sleep. When you pull the phone away from your face, it'll make it illuminate back up. This phone does allow three-way calling, and it does support when you're on the phone, if you want to you have to hit the home button, and it'll bring you back to your main menu while still leaving your call-in service to do whatever you need to do, whether you want to go web browsing, send a text message, etc. So it all is possible. Camera. The camera is 5 megapixels. However, it can be viewed as, some would say, glitchy. I already have put up several videos. As you can see, if it's just standing still, it works perfectly fine. Let me switch this over to video so you guys can see what I'm saying. There is the best way I can describe it, it almost looks like a wavy form, like your phone is underwater when you're actually shooting. And if you check out, like a great example of it is Tablet Joey. If you search that in the YouTube search bar, it'll show you, he put up a couple videos while using his ZTE Warp to record, and it leaves like a wavy kind of feeling to the screen, kind of like this. When I'm moving it not to that extreme, but it does kind of give it like that trippy kind of screen, the best way I could describe it. So that would be the only downfall. And also, when you're recording, the flash does not work. So if you're trying to shoot a video at night, you just can't do it. It's not possible. You can, however, if I flip back to camera, you can adjust the how dark you want the screen, how white you want it, that kind of thing, the contrast. Let's see. You can turn the shutter noise off, or if you want a different shutter noise, there's 3 to pick from, one of them being the stock one. There is a delay when you take a picture, such as what I'm going to do right now. You can eliminate that delay by simply going to your menu, and you can turn the autofocus off. Let me get, there it is. It's in the menu on the far right. Right now I have it set to auto. If you don't want it, let's just leave it off real quick. Now take a picture, and now it takes a picture immediately. I just leave it on just because I like it when the camera auto focuses, so I don't take a picture multiple times. There is no front-facing VGA camera, so therefore Skype and Tango and all the other social networking sites and applications where you use front-facing time or front or FaceTime or whatever the exact term is, you cannot use it on this phone. And last but not least, this phone does support flash. I don't know who said that it did not. However, I get quite a few private messages asking me through my videos and in my private message inbox if it does support flash or does it not. Yes, it does. If we go to our settings, and we'll show the storage. There is only 3 gigabytes of internal storage. However, if you're coming off the Prevail, which only had 256 megabytes, obviously there's so much more to offer from internal storage on this phone as opposed to the Prevail. Last but not least, the battery, which is one of the more frequent asked questions that I do get from all my videos and in my private messages. The answer is never, nobody can give you an honest answer. It all depends on the use of the phone. If you use the phone a lot, if you have backgrounds like this one, this live wallpaper, if you have Wi-Fi turned on like I do right now, if you do a lot of web browsing, if you're making a lot of phone calls, yes, you will eliminate a lot of your battery. Also, if you do not use an application called Advanced Task Killer, okay, what this does is it will kill all the tasks that are running on your phone right now. Therefore, it's helping you save battery. Some other ways you can improve it: if you did root your phone, you can download an application called CPU. If you don't know what CPU is, it basically gives you control and access over setting profiles to see how you want your phone to be, how you want it to run. So if you want it to run faster, it will use more battery, or when the phone is in sleep mode, it'll use less battery. So there's different little ways around it. However, I stated in one of my very early videos that there is no discrete answer. I can say that this battery is better than the Samsung Galaxy Prevail. However, don't expect wonders. Don't expect to go several days without charging your battery. In fact, if you're an average user, I'd say that you will need to charge your phone at least once a day, and I'd always make sure you have a car charger or a home charger with you. But that's with any smartphone, so it's not just this phone in particular, so don't be bashing it by any means. So I hope I took care of a lot of questions. If I missed something that you guys wanted to know and I didn't already show it in one of my videos, feel free to send me a private message. Thanks for subscribing.